Hey, welcome back to LA Bass Flicks. I'm Jamie Lewis, and today I'm going to demo for you another pickup that I recently put in my bass. This is an Aguilar AG-4P-60. It's a 1960s precision bass pickup. Now, it wasn't actually made in the 60s because I don't think Aguilar's been around for that long, but it's made from similar components in a similar fashion, and it's Aguilar's interpretation of what the 60s sounded like. So if you like Aguilar gear, their amps and their preamps and all the stuff that they make, you're going to like their precision bass. You're going to like their interpretation of what a P bass sounds like. I love it. Now, understand that it's not really possible to 100% emulate these vintage parts for a number of reasons. Number one is components. Whoever Fender used to get their wire from back in 1962, that company went out of business. So we have to substitute it for another wire or a similar product. You see what I'm saying? It's been a long time. So the parts are hard to come by. And then also, there's a lot of variation within the instruments themselves. I could line up 20 P basses from 1961. And they would all sound a little bit different. And this isn't just instruments. I could do the same thing with microphones. I could have 20 Neumann U47s and they would all sound different because age has done one thing to them. Then also the manufacturing techniques from back in the day are different from today. They can replicate this pickup to the T. You can put this same pickup, you can buy this pickup at their website, Aguilar's website, and it'll sound the same as mine does. Whereas a Fender bass, in the same couple of years, the pickup could be a little bit different because, for whatever reason, they ran out of wire, so they substituted it with this other one. I don't. You see what I'm saying? So this is a great sounding 1960s interpretation of a precision bass pickup, and it's awesome. Now, I've been playing a P bass for, basically my whole life. I was 7 years old playing my dad's P bass, and this is stomping grounds for me. I'm very familiar with the sound of a P bass, particularly vintage P basses. My heart and soul is in Motown, 1960s R&B, soul, funk, even rock and roll. And the P bass is it's been around that long. So you can hear this instrument on all those old recordings. And so my ears are really tuned into what it sounds like. Now, I always have a P bass on hand for a number of reasons. If I'm doing a gig or a studio session or whatever, I'll have my 5-string, I'll have a fretless bass, I have a hollow body or my upright over there, and a P bass. And to be honest, like 70-80% of the time, it ends up being the P bass. That's what the producer is familiar with. That's what he wants to hear. So it's really important that you have a great sounding P bass on hand, and part of that sound is going to come from your pickup. So also, this bass did not come stock with the Aguilar Precision pickup. There was a Nordstrand in there previously. And I'm not knocking Nordstrand. It sounded great. I had no problem with it. But after trying out Aguilar's hum-canceling jazz pickup and their soap bar pickup, I was just sold. I want Aguilar pickups on all of my basses. I really like their stuff, and they really did their research. This bass has a great tone now, very classic, organic, 1960s vintage vibe. I totally love it. So enough talking. Let's go ahead. Let's hear what this P bass sounds like. So it's full, it's rich, it's organic, it's a big P-bass sound. It's exactly what I want a P-bass to sound like. And it takes well to different types of strings. You can see I had some flat wounds on there when I was doing the Motown sound, and I was using a pick and some distortion on another example. So it takes to effects and different strings and all sorts of things that you're going to do to your bass, different tunings even. And installation is idiot-proof. I installed it in about 5 minutes, and it worked the first time I plugged it in. So I didn't have that luck with my jazz pickups. It took me a little bit longer, but it was seriously like a 5-minute install. So you can get them at aguilaramp.com. Go check them out.